So make I introduce me guest now in the studio. I'll be joined by Alphonsus Gbanie and of course Executive Director for Human Rights Defenders Network Sierra Leone. Alphonsus, good morning and welcome to the Epic Morning Show.
Good morning, listeners.
And also, guys, Michael Tamba Komba, of course, CEO Anti-Drug Abuse Initiative Campaign Sierra Leone. And good morning.
Good morning, listener.
All right, good morning, Michael. Sorry.
Good morning.
All right, so we'd also expect to get Brahma online for me to discuss why this protest, why they not give clearance to this protest, and also they expect to get Francis as well online in one KOOSH Addicting Mama, of course, in self-done Americans on social media. Last start off with Alphonsus. When I find this very challenging, why the Sierra Leone police, I don't want to use the word continuously, they refuse for grant people permission for protest. Can I see this as a concern?
Indeed, a concern because it breach one of the fundamental human rights principles, the right to freedom of association and peaceful assembly. And the Constitution of Sierra Leone also gives you the opportunity for freedom of association and assembly. So if the police, they constantly they deny people and the right for enjoy their civic liberty, now it cause for concern. And I mean, one of the recommendation and again where they put now the third circle of the UPR, Universal Periodic Review on Sierra Leone, where the government not accept there be no time. Because we believe say people will get the right for peaceful assembly and demonstration. Now a civic right where every citizen gets. Nobody will only come out for go demonstrate in Liberia because we're not subject under the Liberian government and authority. Since now people in the vote in a government, then decide say with they give now with authority and with power for making now control, they get the right for say no, we're not glad with A, B, C, D how now they govern. So reason all the way police for deny. All voting police therefore always try for do is now for ensure say the one day when they go out for go protest, the police then provide together with the one way they protest, they all agree as to the route and the use for go to the protest and ensure say they control vehicular and pedestrian traffic. Okay. That should be the role of the police. But for constantly they deny legitimate concern of citizens therefore express publicly their opinion through peaceful demonstration, call for any concern.
At some point, I feel like it has to do with because most of those protests therefore look like get some amount of political undertone, including the recent one where therefore do with electoral justice, where a civil society activist be organized. But this gets to do with civilian. It gets to do with something where a growing concern. How is it human rights defenders? How don't they look at or engage in the Sierra Leone police on this? This don't they continuously happen?
Last speak to maybe the reference we make on electoral justice issue. We also get forget the distinction on the role of civil society and that of political parties, their activities. We know they replace political parties. There is no way at any point in time.
So now that make us say some of them get political undertone. Exactly. So it's clearly understandable.
Now for listeners, therefore understand the parameters, because we also get to look at those parameters and see why at certain time maybe police can classify. If now a political party being commot, then go all right. No political party no day in this country where no get right for calling followers and for go out for go demonstrate. So civil society we always foresee ourselves in a balance, speaking for and on behalf of the citizens. If a political party gets involved in an issue we related to a national concern, it's fair enough. Now, on this issue of KOOSH, where you really say they deny somebody the right for make them go out for demonstrates against the KOOSH intake. Now, one, it looks surprising to me, and two, it gets a misleading effect. It's surprising to me because the issue of KOOSH a national concern.
Yeah.
And it not get anything to do with politics. This what they talk about this KOOSH for peaceful demonstration. It not get for talk say this they can't peg them to SLPP because I go say this without fear or favor and without reservation that the issue of KOOSH and with all due respect to other smaller parties, APC and SLPP, they are victims for making sure that youths then get involved on then drugs and substance abuse. So then they're not going to even afraid for say that on there as political party institution.
Okay.
So somebody who they demonstrate against anti-KOOSH, you know they suggest that now SLPP they go demonstrate against. Anybody who they demonstrate now against KOOSH, they demonstrate against these two major political parties will play a critical role on drug substance used in this country by youths. And so to me, Nameka talks it's surprising.
Okay.
And it misleading in the sense that the police wait for hail them kind of thing there, so that when people when they go out now for demonstrate, then they also engage them for say, but do ya una also give you support. Usa una think say una see some outside then they sell this thing. Una give you the information, una give you the tip up. I think that for don't be one of the key bargaining with the police of the organizers of that protest. But do ya would they support now in this what is because who said this is the pain we would they also appeal to now do ya una na citizen una na more citizen they able to relate to now any sound I think say there's information what they suggest that somebody now they sell this in una give it. It's when they find out say the one they even what they protest what the organizer protest they go all out for ensure say they support the police in that direction. But for many police talk say no, they know they do them. They suggest to me yesterday I be there at AYV radio or AYV on Sunday where somebody where now a survivor we don't take KOOSH, it don't decide for left arm, it don't go it talk and publicly that police they aid and abet the sense of KOOSH.
Okay.
So if they deny this man for protest, it they confirm to me and to whoever will be listening to the program yesterday at AYV that police they also involved on the sales and on the use and sales of KOOSH.
All right, so that bring in Michael Tamba Kumba, of course, the CEO of Anti-Drug Abuse Initiative and, of course, campaign in Sierra Leone. And you are the center of all this. I mean, waiting to happen so now. I mean, waiting exactly happen within you and the Sierra Leone police.
Okay, me, I can let people to understand certain things. Where you try to fight against KOOSH, you need to fight with anger. You understand? Because at the end of the day, we brother and sisters and then they die. And I can always tell God thank you because myself now a survivor. And the man who go yesterday in AYV, na my man Marcos.
Okay.
Now me go with the letter to the Sierra Leone police, I can tell. And before
when you go with the letter, sorry.
On Friday.
That was last week.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think on that day, then we get forces game where Fire Force, the military, police, and prison. So like all the heads bidding at the office day. When we go then say all left for bag na door to phone then we go inside. We sit down. Then straight away, like the IG, he just asks, who done Michael Tamba Kumba? And I was like, na me. Then he say, I get the right for approve this 1,000 match with us. Then I get the right back for the bunker. And I did the bunker right away without any explanation.
And not have not be asked question like why or just
and not give you any explanation. The next statement was, if anybody come on Friday, now you are the all responsible. And the letter will give you, if we see her on social media, with the only responsible. From that moment they were come on Friday up to now, I still get the fright in me because I don't dey do outreach na communities then they talk to because I dey do one because me na a survivor and I know wetin I lost during the time where I dey smoke this KOOSH, you understand? So if me don't win, I expect back say I will explain my own testimony to people out there who I feel say then self can listen and then self turning back from the drug. But from where I get that response, I even say go to the media, I go tell them back say if anybody come out like you would all. So I become on Facebook and make a post and tell people and say please on Friday I don't want to make anybody come out because if anybody come out, now me then gets for all. So like this seriously.
You feel say at some point you probably you do something wrong or something with it in that letter they were not supposed for the day or what?
I even get the letter cause not to copy I make. And obviously get anything. And me not that kind of person they like first of all I ball me be the play. Me not a footballer. And I not get anything concerning politics or involved in politics because all the election men in this country are boss. I not ever register and ever vote because most of the election in this country I know they turn. Sometimes I travel, I dey Cape Verde, I dey Liberia, I dey Angola, I dey play football. So I never meet up election. So me not can get any idea concerning being political business. Me they do this because of me na a survivor. So like I dey try for use me own testimony for help others. And I be expect them for let ask me say waiting una need. Then we can tell you it's okay una this and this you need. But they not even give you time. I dey tell you ask the man only letter, he say I get the rights for approve this letter and I get the right back for debunker and I the debunker right away.
Alright. So we don't be joined online. Well, in as much as the Public Order Act of 1965 give the IGP the rights for accept or not. But we get the police online. Brian McCamera, we assistant commissioner of police. Brian, good morning and welcome to the Epic Morning Show. Hello. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning and welcome to the Epic Morning Show.
Thank you.
All right, so set of people, including Michael Tambakumba, they write the police letter for seek for clearance for a protest which will happen on the 24th of October this month, and the police declined. Why?
I think they make activity possibly never control over. We don't know them.
So sorry, we will get a break on the line. You can start all over again. Thank you for letting people and get you loud and clear.
I don't know how long I will push out because
no, go ahead. No, we get technically, but don't rectify that now. Continue, bro. Go ahead, boss.
Okay. I say they sent the letter. That was last week and discuss them and then tell them say yes. This thing now for do, now being everybody come and create, but you never control over them. So if you lead to any other thing, it will lead to public disorder issue.
So Udat, I'm coming. Let's take step by step. Sorry, I'm coming. Let's take step by step. Udat forget control over them people here. Is it the one that would organize the protest or the Sierra Leone police?
Udat the people they can do.
Hello?
Udat the people they can do.
So we are asking Uda for protecting people in this safe as well.
No, the question actually is Uda the
they means they ask Uda for protect
them all in at the host say the bin and come out. If the bin and come out, you possibly sabi them and you know them. So now that make the bin and come out. But when we know say from the explanation they not sabi them and they know them, they say when I give them at community level. Use one community other different communities at community level. So you do protest at community level. Rather than you make a nationwide way, we everybody come and we you not get absolute control over. And then we also think about the exigency of real job what we do, other assignment the day at the time. We when they ready for do this one, it will be difficult. You understand? So they advise them. It's not like say completely stop them. Say do let them go do at community level. And community level, honestly, I don't feel that one day battle. If you take a whole community, you sensitize it. Other time you take another community, you sensitize it. This is all about community fights. Rather than you being a whole nation come together, then we do not really have the required resources at that time for do complete policing of the whole thing. So that was the advice.
Brahima, the president on the 4th of April last year declared a national emergency in the fight against KOOSH and drugs as well. And this now a national fight. It's not a community fight. So if somebody wants for protest, I feel like the police, they are there for protect lives and property, and the police should the police will protect or probably secure those 1,000 people where they feel like one for pull up, go out in the streets of Freetown and talk about something when a national concern.
Are you surprised somebody will like you now present that?
No, you should not be surprised because this is.
Well, you know.
I'm not going against you. I'm not going against your opinion. You could be surprised. It's fine, but this is something of national interest, Brahima.
No, you don't say you allow no talk.
No, when you say you're surprised, that not sound well as well.
That is my own opinion as well.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, boss.
I'm surprised somebody like you to talk about say this is a community fight. I'm really surprised.
It's a national fight, so that's what it's trying for say. Because the president said something very serious.
In communities, and those communities that inform the nation. Those communities where you talk about, so that inform the nations. So it's a community fight because the things are happening in communities. And those communities that they put together form the nation, where you call national. So now we take them that way, say, this is a community fight. We have communities and things that happen, and those communities put together and then form the nation. So if they say take up by communities, I don't think that one is wrong. Prudently, it's not wrong. Reasonably, it's not wrong. We have communities that happen. So those communities that they put now together, you talk about a nation. So if you're talking about a president talk about national fight, it was right to talk about national fight. So but you have to fight them from various communities because those communities that didn't see that happen.
So but don't you think the community as well don't fail in this fight? Because you look at the amount of the body they now they see in the street, it's alarming, and people feel like most of them people body then they would defend the street. It gets to do with KOOSH. I mean, this is not a growing concern.
The community where you say you not get anything for do. Now they the most of money.
No, I don't say you not get anything for do. Probably the community don't fail.
That was basically what we are saying.
Because from the context at which we
I can go and influence from what you are saying. You need to talk to novice. I can go and influence from.
And likewise here, man.
That's it. So I draw an influence from which they say like the community is not important. So they talk about national. So now let me can clear to you say those communities.
No. Well, I guess you misinform me. That's based on your assumption. I'm not saying you say the community not important. I don't talk about how important this fight be. The president talk about national emergency we get to do the fight against KOOSH, and it's a national fight, not a community fight. Than they say.
So what's the next question, sir?
So I'm asking. I mean, they would look at the recent bodies then at the streets of Freetown. I mean, don't you think the community might as well not fail in this fight? That's the initial question, sir.
Well, this is very easy. We have to go to the communities now. Because if people they claim say dead bodies are there and then bodies and then they confirm them and then you say then die as a result of KOOSH. Fine. This is why you have to go to those communities and speak to the people. Understand? Speak to the people. So when they don't finish that community level, maybe you don't massage things from that community level. And maybe we can now talk about a whole nation on a one particular day. But let's start from that one. And that's the reason behind everything. It's not like they're not saying not one. But let's start from us at community level, community to community. Because those things are happening within the community. So when we don't do that day, and then we cannot think about bringing everybody on one particular day.
Okay. Thank you very much for your time for being part of the Epic Morning Show.
You're most welcome.
Thank you, boss. All right, Michael, you're waiting Brahima say. I mean, he said they're not stop una, but una for take the fight to the communities. I mean, make this happen.
Me right now not feel say I get for involved in anything concerning.
No, that's actually the police will tell you.
I talk with the IG. You understand? And the IG tell me say he gets the power for approve the letter and he gets the power for the bunker and he debunker right away.
So you not talk about then, this like community fight or
now,
not?
After where we don't go wait for the denial letter where I go for go take her now. At the time the man tell me say let we do this like community way. Then I tell her I tell and say these are things we don't do in Liberia. It's peaceful. And now social media people then come together for do this. And the first law they expect from them, hey, what you need from we? And here the police might say if me go get control over the people there. How me go control them? We are expecting that the police for able to get for control we. I don't think that kind of violence. I don't know how maybe the way I really think about it, because like I tell you, most people want to fight this fight in a different way. Like I said, we the fight against KOOSH, you know, fight in anger. You understand? Let we put politics aside, being SLPP or APC, let's put it aside. Let's fight this fight for help with brother and sisters there. And I will tell you, so most of the CSO, they know they're going to the slums there. If they go there, trust me, now them go there before for me to try to do this.
Alphonsus, how you view, I mean, you listen to it in Brahima, say, I mean, one, it talk about the one day we organize a protest, not able for control them, which of course for me has the struggle for understand whether others for provide security for the people of Sierra Leone in certain situation, whether the organizers or the Sierra Leone police. How you view this?
To me, I really surprised because Mr. Kamara, where they talk to you, so now very soon we will refer to as Esquire, as a legal practitioner. I'm surprised. You know, there are times when also we do a job, in as much we are committed to serving our states, we conscience and we moral responsibility also get to play a role in terms of putting something into context. I will come delve into that, but why the user word with conscience and moral, what is it? Basically on what Mr. Kamara talk. Now, because I really constantly talk say that a community issue, then for deal with first at community level before they come at national level. The issue of KOOSH, it don't go beyond community.
Yeah.
For the mere fact that the president don't declare as an emergency, it is no longer a community issue. Now that I think Mr. Kamara for take reference. If they talk them kinds there's somebody who they read law. It will look annoying. You will read law, a day that kind of position within the Sierra Leone police force for talk about this KOOSH now if we discuss and force and commit when the president don't declare as an emergency now this country. And so anybody who they come for push the issue of KOOSH, the police will be if police will take that person as their young partner in combating crime. Now from that angle, I think the police for the come out. Yeah, but you're unfortunate. And secondly, if you don't talk in a community issue and that one do community action, it's simple for you for make una able protect them because now a small group. You hear me? Now a small group because you say na a community because until they go talk say not get the manpower. But let me tell you why they might do the appropriate thing. Because part 5 of the Public Order the Public Order Act of 1965, part 3,
yes, part 3,
section 17 and 18.
Yeah,
they clearly tell we how we make sure if we want to do public procession, protest or whatsoever.
Yeah.
Then don't do their own part for notify the police. What did they under section 17? That you notify the police, the commissioner of police or whatsoever. Now, what is the police that they always use? Now the vague and the open-ended, what is what they put now section 18, and I go and read section 18. Please, I will permit me so that law will discuss it. Section 18 they talk say the commissioner of police shall by order in writing address to short person giving notice disallow the holding of any procession or impose short condition as he shall think fit on any procession where in his opinion the interest of defense, public order, public safety or public morality so requires. So now the issue of granting or allowing peaceful protection is simply based on just the opinion of the IG.
It's about notifying them. That's
yeah. We don't notify in his opinion at the time we notify. If you think say this, it gets it affects the security of the state. It affects this and that. It not give you say based on facts, based on data. It say in his opinion. So this particular clause is so vague and it so put power to the IGP for ensure say nobody not enjoy peaceful protest. But if they write notify letter to this IGP and tell us say you dey protest right now, the government don't do a lot of things on energy. Now if Human Defenders Network write to the police that who want make a peaceful demonstration in support of the president in energy drive with electricity, the IGP know they tell you say in his opinion that particular protest they against the safety and security of the state or whatever, they affect the defense of the country. In his opinion. So it tells you how much the IG they use, how much power the IG get for just dispense people them legitimate activity without any basis of a data or fact.
You go on for just question the independence of the Leone police. Look at those workers from Corridor Holdings. I mean, some months back, some months back, I guess the first lady said we get a protest about waiting the condition of workers. You see, and look at this way therefore with national concern. I mean, the police grant that to happen, whether letter be right to them, but in presence be there at some point. So you go on for question: are the Leone police really for Leoneans?
The whole issue for even ask the gentleman say if they provide security, that are the essence of notifying the police, because at the day
for provide
security of the state and for the citizens of this country. That's why people are paying their taxes. If this man is okay inside, then tax they pay, then they take for pay them. So they get an obligation and responsibility for protect this peaceful citizen when they try for help the president when he declare an emergency on KOOSH. So in other words, the Sierra Leone police they fight also against the president because the president don't declare KOOSH as an emergency. So anybody who can push for him, then they stop him, then they also undermine the president in declaration.
All right, we get Frances online. We now a mother of a KOOSH addict and making self share in story to be small. Good morning, Frances, and welcome to the Epic Morning Show.
Yeah, good morning.
All right, so first of all, tell me small waiting exactly happen. We know that you don't make trend on social media. I mean, tell me exactly waiting a story.
Well, fumble them. Me and Frances Mommy Jabati are not a part of Adebo. Based on this KOOSH business here, it's not really easy. Reason why it's not really easy, the way where we they see how the thing don't they go. It don't enter now each of the homes there inside both districts. You know, we just talk about KOOSH where it not affect your neighborhood, where it not jump go to the next house. Inside both districts, my dear, if people were there in the city of Freetown, then come down above, then go really know say yes, Bo is well addicted to KOOSH than any other side in this part of the country. And this seniors all we they talk on, it really pathetic. You know, and they feel that when some people they talk say not to KOOSH, not to drug, people then they ferment or neither way they make their own. But we were not affected. We know waiting KOOSH don't destroy we with. We know as a single parent how we don't destroy. We homes them not there before, like how them be there.
So share you used to be small, make people then get understanding exactly what's happen.
Like me now also me only picking where I born. They don't go university. They don't done. Just in a trickle of 5 months, I see a countenance change. All in property, in clothes, in wearings, the way they use for commode, everything they don't sell them. Phone where I buy, where cost it more than 7,000 euros. That phone they don't own the phone. How are they go pay? I retrieve the phone, I carry it again back. Now so they go with them back na KOOSH the mouth. For let it go able get the KOOSH number for let it smoke. As for me on property, I no need for talk. Rest where I they buy for cook. It don't shape my middle. Then there's I don't go buy 2 packets Maggie because beside why they far from the town. Then they again don't go. In your picking the way it born. In your school fees, your school materials, everything don't go. You send and say go buy bread for me. That bread where you don't give that money there for let you go buy that bread there. You know they come with that money. You know they come with that money. You know they come in the morning. We begin put my results at Jala University. You don't put my results. And they tell me, say, mommy, that for go pay the money, you are able for forge ahead. But we don't clean a different thing that they see. Me to be the net, he just tell me, say, mommy, can't love, then they call me, me begin they run, they go. Who side they go, me no know. 3 o'clock, 3 a.m. in the morning. Me never who's that we all torment at this community. The thing don't rap too much about. Do you let it come to we aid? It's not easy with well, it's not easy with we just pass some of our body fine, but inside we heart is not good. Inside we heart is not good.
Okay.
Me pikin dey go watch motoka. That me pikin dey go watch motoka for small KOOSH. Me, I still as a single parent, but I know how they fight up. I know how they fight up. For them, they no go able for sleep with angry. All the building material, it don't take, I don't go sell all the iron rod or cement or shovel or pan, it don't go sell everything. We will continue with this kind of thing in this country, yeah.
So,
before that, virus.
So waiting at the present situation of you picking as we speak now.
Well, these 2 days, yeah, from where people that don't they tell and say, we see you, mama, on social media, it cry. It cry. So like, it don't attach itself to one church when a universal church. Even this morning and they don't go. You know, come it now, they wait for like can just left for go. But you know, come it.
All right. Thank you very much for your time for being part of the Epic Morning Show. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Right.
Do you want to try for you? Una help with? Do you want to help with? Una help with? Do you want to tell the people that when they're in charge of this KOOSH? Do you let them suffer? If they're not suffer, you know, go fight for you. They die in true boku na bo. They die in boku. They die in boku. We begin that they die too much.
Thank you so much. Yeah, and well, still listening to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. Michael, I guess you did share the same thing. I mean, you can tell people in small, just like 1 minute before we turn our attention to Samuel from NDLA and for Micton September, how they push through in the fight against KOOSH. You can share small of your story and how you were able to overcome this.
Yeah, I guess this is my story. I done this year, and I'm happy most people they listen and learn from her. But seriously, I would tell you say all the people who are involved into this KOOSH, smoking this KOOSH, you ask them today, they will tell you say they want change. But it's really not easy. And now that I feel say the government for come on board for help them. Because imagine the other day the director from social welfare talk say the rehabilitation center where they na salon for now don't close. Then how you go want for make people heal if the rehabilitation don't close?
All right, we'll hold you this small, and we get Ibrahim Samuel Dugba, of course, director of drug prevention education and training from NDLEA. And of course, Samuel, good morning and welcome to the Epic Morning Show.
Good morning.
Nice having you this morning.
Good morning. Yeah, it's a pleasure.
All right, so this is a growing concern, and of course, it's worrisome, and it's a national concern. In the side of NDLEA, which one don't they do so far?
I did not get you clear, please.
On the side of NDLEA, which one don't they do? This is a growing concern. I mean, people in the die, concerns don't be raised. Waiting now, you work. Which one don't they do so far?
I want to tell plenty thank you to Epic Morning Show for getting me on air. The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency don't they do boku thing, and we still not they stop with what we they do, and we they continue for raise the awareness. We will continue for educate the public. We will continue for go through the outreach programs them, and for sensitize the people on the dangers of drug and substance abuse. Of course, we self not get happy moments right now. We not get rest, and we don't be put right on fire with respect to this particular challenge. we don't meet with as a nation. And we will continue for acts and ask the communities, the people, them, the families, the schools, the authorities, them, for make the all help in this fight against drug and substance abuse. On the side of the agency, which is specifically we don't do, we don't try for build the capacity of other community actors then. We don't try for train community volunteers then, because we cannot succeed in this fight if we not get the community actually for involved in this entire process. We get program with the rollout with the help of one institute for development where the IFD with Oloshoro and Greybush, where presently they don't help with implement the 4 sets of community anti-drug advocacy volunteer. We are in BC with the use the community for be the one there for help with for watch within the safety measures, and then people then they go through some rigorous tests and trainings, because when they start to do their own first, their own toxicology, no say they are not on drugs, no first say they are not get any criminal or police record, where they do fingerprints them through police cyber units, where they do all lots of training for them for low able force ascertain say yes, we know they mix criminals and for do the work, where they do people and maybe say they are actually clean and they get safe and they get the intention for help against the fight.
How supportive government don't be to UNA, I mean the NDLA and the agency, how government don't support UNA?
So this now one big challenge where we serve as an agency with the face, because basically in as much as I miss all the challenges we would get, we don't get much finance, we don't get much support from government, because whatever happens for the case, one of the biggest challenges is mobility. We need for the all around this country, every district, every chiefdom, every village. But presently with staff capacity, enable give it that leverage for loading at every side of the country at the same time, and would that not give it the opportunity for monitor places them and facilities and where people they provide, because we don't know now say plenty private rehabilitations, and they not so the private rehabilitation when I good intention people get, but how they run them place, and they if not to just extortion of money from people and where they say them picking they go through the but they demand the services where they provide. And government is on side through the National Task Force on Substance and Drug Abuse since the establishment of the State of Public Health Emergency, when at the proclamation by His Excellency on April 4th last year. We don't able for use some of the pillars them, where now one of the pillars when I risk communication for ID, when our information, IC materials, information education and communication materials, then we they help for disseminate information on the dangers of drug, when at the risk communication, and also through the mobile the social mobilization, social rehabilitation center to the Ministry of Social Welfare. We done successfully able for rehabilitate people, them about 400 of them, and now with the try for how the regional rehabilitation centers them as well will be reinstated back, because presently with the try for reinstate the Daru Barracks as a rehab center, and also for reinstate the Teko Barracks for the not as another rehabilitation facility, and as well as with the try for use put local for be one of the spots for the treatment of the one that we get medical conditions, especially them bad sores that we see, and the conditions that we see when they actually they irritate the entire process. So all of that na process na thing that we they on the line, but that one they are under the task force, the National Task Force for Drug and Substance Abuse. But on the NDLA side, we keep on the still they do with mobilization for ensuring.
So for county toll in a summary, like Alikam for in a summary, we are the struggle for get support from government. Is that the case?
Where we the struggle, but that now wait till we can continue for say government in its competing priorities make they consider the lives of the people, and through the agency when in the been said long ago in 2008 when by an act of parliament make they able give you the requisite support.
So from when President declared a national emergency 4th of April last year, I mean in terms of financial support for EPUNA on our movements and all, that's how you want for talk about that day. Is it those where from that end the governments don't they reach out or provide financial support we don't they or whatever?
Well, we still I tell you my brother, this now area where I believe say we they still continue for lobby. we will still continue for lobby to the parent ministry, Ministry of Internal Affairs, for see ourselves themselves for work and lobby for we to government, especially to the Ministry of Finance, for see how they will increase reallocation with budget allocation.
So it don't come since that ended. They don't go na fund since the president declare that a national emergency. Now that's what they ask. Money we don't come for help on mobility, be easy and whatever. That's my question.
We not get any money specifically from government for saying
from that ending
for the agency
from April 4th last year. Okay.
We not get that yet, sir.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. That one gets clear, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay, sir. No worries.
All right, Alphonsus. I mean, how serious government really don't they take this fight? Is this government really serious of it, the fight against KOOSH?
La just respond. This la Mami, what's her name? Is it Mami Francis?
Francis, yes.
I just want sympathize with her that all is not lost, and low hope and pray say the step where you picking up begin take God go put a blessing and let others follow the same trend. But the message where Mami Francis sent, it is sent directly to the police and to the president, including parliament. That one struggle, that voice will come out from Madam Francis. Now the voices of thousands of families, parents them, now this country where they bleed at their hearts, they bleed at their minds and hearts when police they decline this young man for protest against anti-drugs.
You know, let's share something quickly. I've been inside Keke the other day. I see two ladies them be there with me. I mean, woman, we look at them, you know, say they are in the cell from Dove Court or whatever because they get a blind. They cry inside the Keke. I mean, that's a big for your life. For making them treat you from KOOSH, you spend close to 7 to 8 million from them. You therefore spend 5 million for us for making them pull everything. So it's quite expensive. Inside that Keke, they didn't want anybody cry. I was so emotional. I know people talk to them, but this, like I saw thousands of parents them out there, they cry, including them two women and the Madam Francis will be added, and another women they're out there with they cry. And most of them, I will tell you, from which I don't gather, they are single parents.
Indeed, and I reach it this way. I really feel so perturbed, and I bleed on my mind for see the Sierra Leone police, their nakedness in handling the issue of KOOSH. If there people that come for demonstrate, you call that issue for demonstration a community base when the president declare a state of emergency since April, where it don't become emergency, it don't affect the whole country. There is no way you can think about let them go handle them at a community level. There should be seriousness from the Sierra Leone police, and this would they take them to task. I mean, I suggest to this man, me go put something in writing that I take responsibility. That letter what the police give me and me the publish them. I want let the police arrest me. Me they make letter and undertaking that me take responsibility of whatever action. Me the publish them. Let police can arrest me. That then deny you for me they do anti-KOOSH campaign. Then deny you and then threaten you say if that thing goes on social media they will hold you accountable. Me they make publicly that I take responsibility. Police will not arrest me for the publication of that letter when I write to the gentleman. That are the first what is debate. The second thing, from when the president declared this thing emergency. Now make the way talk say the issue of KOOSH, it is political, it is economical, and it's social. That now that the problem, that the fundamental basis, and they will make KOOSH in the thrive in this country.
Yeah.
You hear me? If the parliament they're so serious from that time when president declared this thing as emergency, therefore ensure say they bring down finance if or put a separate budget for give to the anti-drugs like other money that director they talk. They not get money,
and this is not new. This is not new. Any they talk this from last year. They know they talk the same money. No, and this is about 1 year 6 months going through from when the president declare. I mean, they are still strong with funds.
Yes, exactly. And you have parliament where they approve budget. Bring the minister of finance. We need for make una put X amount of money to them people there for fight against this drug because it has been declared as an emergency, and this is an emergency. Look the people there where they cry. The thousands of people where they cry this morning. Me host Saturday na Grassfield, I will drive. And then I me host up na the upgrade. You to man they in the fete. They vest down there. They see that big money. I think he give money for go buy KOOSH. They can't get the wrong substance. So they perfect. Then they talk say you don't know say me money they fete for her. Then they say you na big man. You can't fete for KOOSH. Just imagine. Just imagine, this na the reality, and these people they fail for face the reality because their own relatives they know they suffer that pinch. It's disheartening, it's discouraging, and I think it's shameful. I don't think the Sierra Leone police deserve any other thing than for me to support anybody with a campaign, with a mount a campaign on the issue of KOOSH. No more, no less. I think they need for change their tactics.
All right, I think we got Honorable Quintin online, and well, they represent the SLPP self na Parliament, and log online and listen to it in Honorable Quintin. Honorable, good morning and welcome to the Epic Morning Show.
Yes, good morning, Ivan. Thank you for having me.
And I will start off from Gbanie. Recently, just now we will talk about the role of Parliament in this fight. I mean, how waiting at Parliament, you will waiting Parliament don't they do? In as much as recently we hear the Speaker, this is something where, well, some people able to understand. Probably we want for make we understand waiting the Speaker, but it's driver say with a raise alarm that something we not too. I don't even understand the word we use, but that was the Speaker, and let's start from that side.
Okay, thank you very much. One thing I want to appreciate all of your panelists with because I believe every discussion gets some impact with the create. And secondly, this issue of KOOSH, where they destroy the fabrics of young people in this country, that's something we really do of utmost importance. But again, as a parliament, now we they make laws. And we only make those laws when those laws are brought to us in the form of policy for law we enact. And if we now look at the current law, where they in terms of drug, now one of the hardest laws, and that was a law enacted in 2008. They get all of the harsh penalties in that law. So if, as a parliament, whatever we do, don't forget we have 3 core mandates, and one of which now for make laws. And their laws and they we don't make them. We don't give up. So now, we all they look at this, and the Speaker be they try to talk about this whole thing. Now, we'll look at this KOOSH. It is not political. Because I read one of the civil society man, they talk to political, yes, okay. But I feel say, the fight against KOOSH is not a political thing, and it involves everybody. If we all not come up from our comfort zones and try to put our ideas together, then at the end of the day we are failing.
Honorable Quintin, just now we get Brahma online, and Brahma was saying to us that the fight, like community fight, that is one, and secondly, it talk about the Michael be right. He talk about, he asked me that order for provide security, order for protect them people, and that was our conversation. We just get one. He talk about community fight, and he's asking that order for protect those people.
Okay, thank you very much. By mandate, now the police were able to protect all civilians where they intend follow, do peaceful protest and all of them. But again, waiting we need to understand. Like everybody get your own discipline. I'm a politician, a media person. The other man is now CSO. Everybody an expert in your area. So I think when things go wrong, the first things we should ask, we're not a sit down from where your point they want to analyze something where they happen at somebody in your domain. Yes, the police are supposed to give clearance when people want to do something. But again, when you look at certain things, police against certain things, where did they look at? Before they grant certain permissions for many people, they go on something, which me or you or any other person not going to understand.
Honorable, is this fight a community fight?
Well, for me, it all depends on we target at this point. Yes, now a national thing. But again, we ask ourselves, what is our target now at this point? Who do we want to send message to? If we want to send message to the central government, then I believe the national protest is the right method. If we target now for sensitize the people, the users, the traffickers, the people that were the seller, then I believe say a national protest could not be the best methodology.
So I believe honorable quick one. Then people are writing a letter for make the government.
I follow.
Yes, for make the government take this fight very serious. In as much as we don't want to say the government not take it serious, but for add the amount of seriousness in the fight against KOOSH. So it's a national concern. I mean, for reject young people who want for protest story against KOOSH, honorable, you look at the situation now it happened. Some months back, they see everybody around the streets of Freetown, and most of them people and they die, then get some amounts of KOOSH related into them, then stuff in there. It's a concern. You listen the woman from Boy again. So this is a national fight. I mean, we look at I talked to Gbanie recently. We talk about the protests we get for doing electoral justice. That's not political fight. So we can see reason with the Salon police. But this is a national fight where the president last year declared a national emergency on KOOSH. So this is a national fight. And they come and say, then say they cry for funds, money not there for making their help for do them work. So it's a concern. Government need for step up. So it's a national fight.
Okay, thank you very much. You see, as I can say always, yes, now a national fight, and the major leader in this whole fight should be the government. I understand that, but again, there are certain fights what they do, Ivan. Let's not forget, say, we dey on a global platform. We not go let them fight something so much that we tarnish the image of the country, the same country we call we country. I know say this fight against KOOSH is in the hearts of everybody, but equally there are certain things what they do. We therefore make sure say we check the repercussion, the imaging on the country from people, other nationalities, other countries, where they look at them. We they wish for our brothers and sisters travel out of this country. And there are certain things, the method what they use to handle them. When it goes out to other countries, I tell you, even you, Ivan, when a well-placed citizen of this country, there are certain countries where you want go, they go even begin to doubt you if you're not there on drugs.
So, honorable, what we are saying, this is the same thing we are faced with now. What I'm saying, this is the same thing we are faced with as a nation. We international, I'm coming with international space. We know people who don't really travel outside the salon. I mean, just because of cases where they for do drugs, just like that has issue, and of course the recent one as well, and the one to Guinea. So those are cases then we don't already put on the spotlight. People are faced with challenges where they want for travel outside salon. So what is wrong if people want to talk about?
That is the same thing, Ivan, I am saying. And all of this stigma we they talk about is because of the way we have been handling our own internal problems. Nobody not going to tell you say that is not a major problem. And nobody not going to tell you say other countries are not there within the region where they also get experience of this. But you seldom or you seldom hear about their issues in this manner. What would they do? Because if you don't handle your internal problem, just like when me and my wife will get her problem at home. They begin team up, they announce her to neighbors and all of that. There will come a time when me want go to that neighboring house, I don't already tell her say my wife the thief. So when that me woman want go there, it becomes a problem. And what they talk about is simply because of the way what they handle with your internal issues. I believe that these are major issues. We need for sit down and think and get everybody on board. Like my CSO brother, yesterday he was also on TV, now AYV. I for done day, but I not be able to travel for left, so I send my colleague for go represent. You know, there are times we all get a role, even the civil society. I will still ask them this question. It is not for us to wait for maybe media houses that call we for come on radio or TV for can't talk about these things. The question is, let all of us ask ourselves in our respective institutions, what can we do for salvage this situation, our young people? Because what they see, these menace we don't drop. You know, they check which political party, which religion, the age, the region, the tribe, the sex, and everything. It is not asking this question.
All right.
It is just affecting people generally. So that is why even the media houses, it is not for the media houses to be calling people who can't discuss them. It is also good for maybe media people that say, we are going to form ourselves and we go and go to the communities or we want to engage, we want to write an open letter to the president, or we want to do XYZ for make sure say we solve.
I'm afraid we don't run out of time.
The religious leaders, the parents, like everyone parent they talk. Yes, you know, this is a menace, and that is why it is also our responsibility as parents for make sure say when this kujonka, you for be inquisitive about you.
Thank you.
Let us follow up on our children. Lord, check their rooms. Lord, check their books. Check in their rooms. What did they do? So that if there is any evidence, we can begin tackle.
Thank you very much,
Honorable. Appeal to the people.
Quick one.
It is a fight for all of us.
Thank you. We don't run out of time, Honorable.
It is a fight for all of us.
Thank you so very much for your time for being part of the Epic Morning Show. We don't run out of time. We will get to you soon for me to get discussion on the said topic. Although log online. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Your name will say the call from, please.
I'll tell all the panelists then thank you for the serious contributions when they give this morning concerning this KOOSH.
Okay. Your name will say the call from, sorry.
Obviously, this KOOSH issue don't rampant at this country. So I'm not going to blame nobody but the president. Because if he don't declare emergency for this year, and they're not able to disburse money for 30%, and they're responsible. So thank you on our contribution. May God bless you now.
All right, thank you very much. 079-994-993. Now the number for be part of the Epic Morning Show, and when you call, please go straight to the point and stay within 1 minute. It seems so they get issue with the line. We'll see. I'll go quickly fix Sunday and okay, log on line. Hello, good morning. Come on, you're here.
Hello.
Okay, good morning. Your name is calling from, please.
Yeah, that's Mr. Alvina Suleiman.
All right, Suleiman, go ahead with that.
I want to ask from where the president declared this thing emergency, then don't do anything towards that. Then the government or the one the way they under the government, but the language back where they use against the man, now offensive language to the citizen. Whether they agree or they no agree. But what I want to say, brother, what they say community program, if not been the parliamentarians, then not to be political party parliamentarian, if we been be. But as long as that kind of election will get political party election, I don't think say we go able to do another community area. And the citizen therefore determine the kind where how then they elect the leaders then the country in the long run. At least thank you, brother.
Thank you so very much. 079-994-993. Now the number for be part of the Epic Morning Show, and by the call, please stay within 1 minute and sorry for making. Hello, good morning.
Good morning,
Good morning, boss.
I'm Mohammed.
Mohammed from Region 2. Go ahead, brother.
You see this cool business? The police and the independent tiki one. If you noted that, come on under me. If you read about Tomango, that region close, you are now box. If you go to that town, that they miss the cigar and the smoke, police and the candidate, take a man and the candidate. Then one place down Las Palmas, one corner they up, that they go by the police with the soldier and they castle about Tomango. Yeah, that could cross park. What then keke when they park? That is for the situation started keke, they smoke, then police they pass, then police for the all the about Tomango, they see them over the smoke, soldier and they castle the smoke. That's the main contribution that is.
All right, thank you very much. 079-994-993. Now the number for be part of the Epic Morning Show, and when you call, please go straight to the point and log online again and pick another call. I'm afraid it seems so they get a little bit of issue. And 079-994-993 and log online. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Mina Tamba, I call from Port Loko.
All right, Tamba from Port Loko. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Me get some new reservation about the law enforcement agency. Because with the CSA law enforcement agency, an agency approved by an act of parliament, they get a lot of powers. Let we forget about this support from government. But now you don't even need vehicle for worker for go know who side drug, then the distributor and supplier. Let we just be very fair with ourselves. An agency get the powers for enforce the law. But all what we don't see na arrest of drugs, na checkpoints by police. We not see any regular evidence of drug intervention by the agency. You don't need more to cap or know who side and they supply drugs right now or who side and they take them. Just like what in the last caller said. The points are there, they are clear. What are the efforts where then they make as an agency empowered by an act of parliament where you just need for take a stone throw, make an arrest, and they also get powers from the act for income generation. Mostly agencies, they generate income for themselves through the enforcement. You know, say drug business, not an easy thing. When they arrest you, it's expensive for recover from it. So they can generate income for internal running. We know say all the staff, the employees, the salaries are coming from the central government. So at least they have these powers. What are they doing? How are they using their powers to generate income for their internal runnings, for their daily runnings? I know they see much of that. All the burden is on the police, yes?
Thank you.
The police have the responsibility, but the agency also get the onus. But take up the responsibility. But we're not see much.
Thank you so very much. You don't stretch you 1 minute. Thank you so much. Yeah, and it's 079-994-993 at the number for be part of the Epic Morning Show. The Australian police don't decline. I mean, like no give clearance for the protest to happen this Friday. So well, now that today we discuss in the program this morning, and you can call on 079-994-993. Logo line again. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Your name and where you call from, please.
Yeah, I call from Kisi, Honorable Salam.
All right, so. All right, go ahead, Honorable.
Yeah, this faith, not to only the KOOSH number with the talk much. You get from outside in the beginning, graduate the KOOSH. You come up from this to majority rampant in the legalize themselves now in every community. You know, picking the more small one, the more man, all man they pick. If you would not team up as a nation.
All right, and I'm afraid we seem to get little bits of issues. 079-994. All right, go ahead.
One for big, everybody in Sierra Leone, including the president's canton, that we take this fight, a national fight.
Okay. Thank you so very much. We'll go squeeze in one last call and try to wrap the first segment of the Epic Morning Show, and then we'll turn our attention to we guess they make the reply to we call us. So the protest will happen on the 24th of this month. No go happen again. According to Michael and the Salon Police, well, then we'll give them permission to make people then take to the streets of Freetown and protest. So the last lucky call online. Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Your name and say the call from, please.
And Almami Kabenche for my mark.
All right, Almami, go ahead.
I want to fit to say no more. All man they say the government, the president, they did that. I believe because of them man then did them politics aim no more. Maybe something for help them people they make something, then they allow KOOSH to rampant soon in this country. Because I believe them and the money they get, I don't believe say they enough for them for make them go free again for make money again from KOOSH. Because no sign no in at salon the sell KOOSH where policeman they not sabi force. No community, the old police station they not sabi and they sell the KOOSH and the then sabi they all things confirm for me make them go make the arrest them for make them all man they sell KOOSH and salon and get the chance they would do. I believe now relax when they relax because of the family member they do business. They don't want to disturb them one way or the other. Okay. That's what no me think.
Thank you.
Contribution, Andy.
Thank you so very much. You don't take any more call again. And Michael, you listen to the callers. What's next? I mean, this protest don't cancel. Waiting next. Waiting to happen.
Like I say, I will just continue my outreach where normally I can do. Like I say, yesterday again we go do another outreach and donation all the way Waterloo. Because like I just feel say. Who feels it knows it.
So for me to happen, you don't already give up for get a national
I don't
face.
give up on this. Okay. If anybody can take the step for do this, you understand? Because like I tell you, from that moment they were coming at the money office. Like I'm mentally doing. Imagine the kind force way the man talk to me. Because they expect say, okay, this two now and do now. It's not even a protest, now a peaceful match. 1,000 peaceful match because we don't see her in Liberia where even the vice president in woman be there among and we'll be planning for come with some of these addicts make people and see them But I don't know the kind of way how them put it, I understand. Like I say, everybody gets your own way how we want to have to fight this. And I can always tell people and say, make them put politics aside. Let us fight this fight. You need to fight this fight because of Mina APCID or Mina SLPPID. You understand? Now we brother then they die. Now we sister then they die. If we all come together, imagine the director for the social welfare that say the rehabilitation center where they don't close. So how they want to make people heal from this? Because like
and it seems as if like people, no one will take the statement or probably the pronouncements of the president very serious.
Now that me the look see. Because I can tell you say, also everybody get up. Me, baby, my family be stand for me on that moment day for that try for recover from the drug. But those people out there not get that kind of support, they not get that kind of willpower there. So now they expect say the government will come in and help. Imagine the country they don't get the rehabilitation center and they go on. Then they see the main crisis in the country.
All right. Thank you. Alphonsus, quick one.
It's unfortunate that one caller they ask say what the government don't do since the time we they make that where president declared the emergency. I think the parliament also need for step up. They need for do a special allocation of funds where Ebola crisis been in the world. They make emergency. They have a separate Ebola response center where they may make and then fund them.
Exactly.
Corona come back now the same thing. If we really serious and how the president don't declare this thing as an emergency, we foresee the support to the drug units, the resources for the day. Therefore, get an emergency fund for that purpose for address the issue of drugs. The Sierra Leone police, this and they talk now directly to them, that the refusal by the IG for grants then young Maya that campaign, it don't tell we say the Sierra Leone police they aid and abet the use, the sales, the distribution of KOOSH in this country. Me want let them arrest me and put me in a cell for that. I really want to let the IG give an order for the mere fact that they refuse somebody where they come, where lives in the go so, then denial. And not only the denial, the way how the fellow still explain today, how the IG talk to them, they tell you say, it still get the impact. Because that kind of discussion, no support for come. Now like a threat.
Okay.
So that threat, we threat to this gentleman, it don't suggest to we say, from the top to the bottom, within the Sierra Leone police, then they aid and abet the use of KOOSH in this country.
Thank you so very much, Alphonsus Gbanie, and of course, well, quick disclaimer on that day. I mean, we are not, but for make we understand, say we still then the support in the fight against KOOSH. I mean, and once foresee that we young generation, I mean, get life or lead this country. I mean, but waiting to happen of recent, it's something we personally myself not would tend for. And understand like waiting to happen. I mean, I said this earlier on, if it was a political protest, then everybody for one reason that Salone is politically divided, it gets to do with security issues and all. But this is something when I go in concern, I mean, we people then get concerned about, and lives then they go on a daily basis or probably weekly basis. I mean, look at some points, I think last week or so you defend people body then as the streets of Freetown. This is concern. I mean, for make you talk about this fight for be a community fight, I'm afraid. I mean, but at times I can always say make the people of Sierra Leone judge. I mean, you know the kind of theory you do. I mean, the kind of people you deal with and all those kind of stuff. So UNA will be the judge for make waiting government to do whether if government do enough or government know they do at all, or if government need for step up. I mean, Salone people all listen the conversation they don't get, the different speakers them. I mean, UNA can be the judge of waiting don't they happen. At times may not like for talk about issues or pinpoints about certain individuals, but which I can make sure say I can always do, make Salone people in judge. I mean, whosoever guest to get, you gonna know they're honest, you gonna know they're not honest. I mean, una judge. I mean, now una they listen, and we all feel the pain. At times, personal judgment is important, but as of now, One can go through and judge the conversation we don't get this morning. And know whether if government they do enough or government they do nothing or government need for step up.